Well, welcome to our channel Mispronounced Adventures. My name's Alex and welcome to Lapland. And welcome to Nordic Arctic round 3. So there's been a bit of a thaw recently, as you can see from the drone intro footage. All the trees lost their snow. It was plus 3 degrees yesterday. Last week it was minus 38 degrees. Minus 38! But colder weather is coming again, so let's just get on with it and enjoy the Nordics. Well, so I'm on the outskirts of Rovaniemi. I'm about to go pick up my partner Jo from the airport. She's coming out, joining me for 10 days. Right, I'm going to go park in the correct car park for a short stay at the airport for once.
You've entered the car park for your destination.
Well, I haven't, I'm still on the main road, but yeah, thank you for being enthusiastic there, Siri.
Arrived.
Odd minutes to wait and I'll go in. Right, let's go find Jo. I found Jo! Right, to the van and then figure out what we're doing for the evening. Right, since it's late, we're going to go to Santa's Village.
Okay.
Where I like to park because it's a big car park, it's free, and Jo can see Santa's Village at night because it's just pretty. So onwards to Santa's Village. This is where Santa lives. It's Christmas. Right, parked up in Santa's Village for the night, and you've all seen Santa's Village before, so we're going to go have a bit of explore so Jo can see all the lights and Christmassy stuff. Right, today's plan. Go shopping, get some food, and then figure out the overarching plan for Jo being here, which I think we're going to head over to Kiruna in Sweden and go a bit further west or northwest into Norway, and then do probably a loop coming back down from northern Finland. That's my plan at least. We've got about 9-10 days. Hopefully it gets cold though again, because it's only minus... -1 at the minute, which is not very cold, which means the roads are a little bit less fun to drive. That's the plan. Let's do the plan, execute the plan, make a new plan. I don't know what the engine preheater is on, is just so I've got a bit of extra warmth in the cab quicker, not because it's needed. Not really. That plan I just mentioned lasted about as long as a coffee did in the Santa Claus Village Cafe, and that's where we had a brainstorming session. So we're still going to go to Kiruna and then on to Norway, but we're going to go to Jokkmokk on the way to Kiruna because it is the Wter Market, and I've missed the Wter Market the previous 2 winters I've been up here, so it'd be cool to actually go see it. So that's the new plan. Some Christmas flavoured diesel.
There's too much.
Right, so plan has been made for the next couple of days. We are eventually going to hopefully get to Lofoten, but first we're going to go to Jokkmokk's Wter Market, which is February 1st to 3rd. That's 2 days time. So we're going to make our way over to Sweden, drive to Jokkmokk, and stop off a few little places along the route really. Little stop off on the drive, nice little frozen lake at sunset. Right, Joe found an observation point we're going to go walk to. Not sure how much we're going to observate. I don't know why she's on the floor. Right, around there somewhere. Little viewing platform, free wood, nice view. So you got a little bit of wood at the observation post and then an entire wood store in here. It's a lot of wood. Whilst we've got our bothies in the UK, Scotland particularly, you usually bring your own wood. You don't usually get places which provide wood like that. Just lovely to see. You see all over the Nordics as well. It's just lovely. People just enjoy nature without, and can have a campfire in places without really people taking the piss. Back to the van. Right, we are crossing into Sweden. Sweden is in 150 metres. I'm going to overtake them at the Sweden sign. I beat him into Sweden. Bloody vegetables going in the dinner. I just have cheese and sausage, which are out just in case.
I'm going to have sprouted.
She is a vegan after all. Sausage and cheese. Oh.
Be honest if there's things you don't like, because I would like to be able to cook myself.
Right, a little morning walk around this nature reserve before carrying on to Jokkmokk. It's been very windy and very mild. All the trees have lost all of their snow. And all these buildings. Big tower. It's cool, all the little places you can find. Fire, little table, little bed slash bench. This is probably older than I am. And there's a big old wood store over there. That cabin, the big cabin over there is locked. But cool though, just these little places which are public access and free to use. Right, game plan. We are, what are we doing? Go to Jokkmokk, but it's a Wter Market tomorrow. About 3 hours from here. We need to go shopping today, so we're going to go to a city or down en route to go a bit of shopping. And Joe's going to see if she can find something
interesting to do en route.
Something interesting to do en route.
So we make the most of the daylight hours.
To make most of the daylight hours.
Prime time hours at the moment.
Prime time hours. Drops. Another horribly mild day. It's currently 0 degrees to -1. I think it's still a few more days before the next cold comes in, where it's only going to be about -10. I just saw a capercaillie, which is a really cool, I think the largest member of the grouse family, and I have not seen one before. Not that I got any footage, so I could just be making this up. Stopped off to see a little church. Something I realised, fundamentally different how Joe and I travel. I like to go to places, I'll pick a place and drive there. If it's 5 hours away, it's 5 hours away. Whilst Joe is very different. She likes to, if you've got to drive somewhere, it's 5 hours away, and you just see all the things you can do on the way. Very different mentality. Which is fine, it's nice to do something different, because I would go to places I wouldn't normally go to. because I don't tend to stop. I like to just go do a big drive in one day. But now I'm looking at a church. But that's why it's nice having other people come on the adventure, because I do other different things that I wouldn't do normally, or outside of my normal style of travel. And then we carried on our drive throughout the day and into the darkness on our way to Jokkmokk. Stopped off to the shops and found some interesting looking dog toys. Those are some... Then Joe saw a statue. Oh, bless, they go run up a snowmobile track so you can go see it. I'll say in the van. And we started to explore for park ups just north of Jokkmokk. Slightly stuck on a wet, very shallow snow hill, so I'm going to put some snow chains on. Well, chains on, not the best fitting, but I've not put these ones on before. Also quite a useful bit of the rock lights is having wheel arch lighting when you're trying to put the chains on. So, not a very interesting hill to get stuck on, but it's just, as it's 1 degree, it's just really wet and slippy. So hopefully the chains means we can get out now. See what? First time using these. Actually, worked quite well. Happy with that. Right, I'll just drive a little bit up the road and then take them off again. Well, good to know the snow chains work. That's only the second time in 2 winters I needed chains, and just like last time I needed them for about 5 metres and then take them off again. But helpful when you have them. Just embarrassing that was a pretty shallow hill. Right, it might not show, but it's extremely windy this morning. Windy always makes me nervous if you've watched the first season. I can't do any speaking out here. So we're just outside Jokkmokk and we are going to the Wter Market today, which looks like it could be a lot of fun. Joe has planned a bunch of things we're going to go see, but normally they host like 45,000 people over 3 days, so looking forward to it. I've missed it the last 2 winters as well, so it's nice to actually be the opportunity to go see it today. A little bit worried about the road. I don't think we're able to go too far, but it is a bit windy. Right, we're all parked up for the Wter Market. We're here quite early on the first main day, there's still parking nearby. So there's plenty of other vans and overland trucks here. So let's go have a look at the Wter Market. Has worked out well. He gave me an old batch and then like 10 minutes to make Joe's, and he just took my old batch off me and gave me a new batch as well. We ate half the old batch.
Cheers!
Cheers! Right, market stall scene. Joe wanted to see the local churches and I wanted to eat a reindeer. The church. Bit of reindeer and mushroom, potato and bacon.
And my boring drink.
Joe's boring drink. However, then Joe found me a far less boring drink. I got cheese in my coffee. I like cheese and coffee. Oh, you can really it really tastes like coffee and cheese. Right, back in the van from having a look around Jokkmokk Market. Winter Market. Got fun, loads of things to see. I think the reindeer races we tried to see were cancelled or something, but just a nice thing to have a look around. Lots of market stalls, lots of kind of like local things, also kind of a few things you normally see in markets like sweet shops and churros, which were tasty. So plan is to do a bit of driving. I want to go get to Kiruna, which is a couple hours from here. It also means I can get a couple hours of charge in. Engine's currently running, so I've currently got 700 watt coming in. Maybe I need some fresh water as well, but we can get that all charged up. So gonna get our cold, or I say cold, it's like 3 degrees ago, get our outdoor clothes off, put some casual clothes on and get driving for a couple hours. I think I've just heard Joe come back in. There she is.
Right. What are you doing?
So, what I was going to say was, because Joe told me, because she looked at the history of the event, this was the 419th Jokkmokk Wter Market. It's run for 419 years continually, asterisk, it was digital for COVID. That's pretty cool to be doing a market which has been going around for so long. Now on the road, getting dark, wind's died down a little bit, and on the way to Kiruna. It's about 3 hours north of here. Attempting to use the public toilets.
Oh, it's horrendous. I don't know if it's locked or someone's in there, so I can't stand out there and look waiting.
Joe likes bridges, so she wants to go try and get someone to go take a photograph of the bridge. Well, if I think bridges are cool, I'm going to stay in the warm cab. We stopped to see the bridges, so all the traffic in the convoy road got past us, and now we've got about 3 minutes up the road, and it's standstill traffic again. Right, we are in standstill traffic on the E10. I think we're about 40 miles south of Kiruna, but some other vehicles come off, so we're just waiting for it to clear, really, which may or may not be a long or short time. Vehicles are moving, all the people taking their...
We're moving!
Go for their walks or...
Onward we go.
Bit of drift here. to try a slightly different park up where I've wanted to go, where I've slept in previous years. Also where I crashed the drone into a tree that fell out previous years. I may have crashed the drone. Is a bit soft with the melt, and I just put 2 wheels into the snowy ditch. So I'm going to go for a little bit more of a less risque park up.
Yes, that's good. Particularly as we've had a fairly dramatic and elongated journey up here. Oh, you're talking.
Talking to the camera. Who do you think I'm talking to? Myself.
Me.
I don't just present to you.
You often do talk to me like you're presenting.
And that's pretty much going to end this episode here. Hopefully you've enjoyed the content of Arctic Trip Round 3. If you have, consider subscribing to the channel and look back on Season 1 and 2 or parts of 3. And the other ways you can help this channel out is the way these trips get funded. It's by you guys. So in the description below there's a bunch of different links to different things. If you're looking for lithium batteries or extreme weather lithium batteries, I work for Roma, I do their electrical consultations, and I have an affiliate link for their Roma batteries. I'm a brand ambassador for Wter with their diesel heaters, Amazon links, and a bunch of other links. But really, I just want you guys to enjoy the videos and enjoy the content. So thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Cheers. Bye.